This is something canon thing. It's starting to get a bit ridiculous, and yes, this is probably the weirdest one so far, the one you're gonna watch now. Basically, are the Peter Cushing movies canon? I'm not joking, I'm actually doing this. No, of course they aren't canon, of course they aren't, canon in the Doctor Who show, but I'm gonna sort of discuss the theories that people have made over the years on how, they fit into canon, and then I'm gonna decide which theory is the most plausible one. Yeah. So the first theory, a very, very famous theory of Peter Cushing movies, is that it's the 10th Doctor from a parallel universe. I don't think it is, because the first Peter Cushing movies and the second one, they're basically like the Daleks' invasion for Earth and the Daleks, just with different actors and some changes, really. Surely the Doctor, or as he's called in the Peter Cushing movies, Doctor Who, would be able to remember the stuff, remember experiencing this with the original Susan and Barbara. And another thing is, Ian Chesterton is called Ian Chesterton in it, so but he looks different, so that's a bit meh. So no, that's very unlikely. I think that theory is very unlikely. The other theory is that it's basically like Peter Cushing made this theory, and it's basically that sometime in the Doctor's future, in another incarnation, he becomes Peter Cushing, and then he meets the Celestial Toymaker, and the Celestial Toymaker forces him to relive his old adventures. Yeah, I think the theory itself, I guess it's a good idea, but there are a couple of problems, why isn't the Doctor a Time Lord? Why is he called Doctor Who? Why doesn't Ian Chesterton and Barbara look like Ian Chesterton and Barbara? Why are Barbara and the Doctor related? That doesn't really make any sense. I guess it could be the Celestial Toymaker's way of, I don't know, playing a game with them, I suppose. But no, I think that's a very unlikely theory as well. But I guess a good idea. So I'm gonna give those two theories. The first one maybe a 4 out of 10. The second one maybe a 5. So because they are good ideas. And the last theory is, well, this could very well be the canon one. Basically, when Ian and Barbara came home to London again in the chase, they sold their idea to a movie company, and they basically made the Peter Cushing movies. So the Peter Cushing movies exist within the Who universe. That is very interesting, and this was almost featured in the Day of the Doctor, almost, but because of copyright, they couldn't get the poster to the Peter Cushing movies. Yeah, there are a couple of holes. The first hole is, well, in the chase, there are Daleks from the Peter Cushing movies. If you don't, it's very hard to notice, but I'll show you. There you go, you can see those Daleks, they're from the Peter Cushing movies. So, if Ian and Barbara sold the stories about the Doctor and stuff to, a film company, then, and they, made Dalek replicas that look slightly different, why are there Daleks from the Peter Cushing movies in the chase? Look, you can clearly see the lights, and this picture is from the chase. I found it on a website called Project Dalek, because I was looking at pictures of Dalek from the chase. Then I found this. And the reason why I was looking at pictures of Daleks from the chase is because I'm building a Dalek from the chase. So yeah, this is very, very, very odd. Well, clearly it's just because they got some props from the Peter Cushing movies, and they were like, oh, we want there to be a lot of Daleks, but still. So basically, that makes the theory of Ian and Barbara selling their, ideas for the stories with the Doctor, that sort of makes them, it changes them a bit, they can't really be canon. Well, they could still be canon technically, I guess, because, coincidence, I guess. Like, this isn't a Dalek. That yeah, they have released a 5-inch figure of the one that's in another scene, where it's basically this one just without the lights and without a the foot thingy. Um, but like it isn't like a figure like a Dalek you would like notice if you just watch the chase. I mean, I've never noticed it before yesterday, really. So I mean, it is really easy to miss. But I guess these Daleks are still canon in the universe. So um, yeah. Well, then again, coincidence. Probably a coincidence, or they could have described some Daleks to them like in the movie company, and they could be like, okay, we're gonna, I don't know. Still, I think that's probably the most likely theory, and it was almost featured in the Day of the Doctor. So I would say that theory is probably the canon one. So the Peter Cushing movies are, well, movies. Is that the universe? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting idea, and I would definitely say that that's the canon theory about the Peter Cushing movies. But there are loads and loads and loads of theories how they fit into canon. Yeah. Tell me what your favorite Peter Cushing movie canon thing is. Yeah. So have a great day.